Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm going to put you some more. Here come the outstepper. Word, I'm up. I'm the lyrical gangster. Murderer. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Murderer. Still, I'm. What's up, everybody? Here's a video from John Eagle. And I guess Chris, the volunteerist. It's hard to say whose video this is, but it's John Eagle's channel. I'll put that link in the description. These kids are fantastic at going through DUI checkpoints. And some of the best parts of this video is that they catch former violators of this department and call them out by their name right there at the traffic stop. These people are stopping people after having committed crimes against people. And they still pretend like they're the good guys, etc., etc. I'm going to be pausing this video if you want to watch it without me talking, pausing, and completely transforming this video into my own masterpiece. Go watch the original. Here we go. 2 kids, checkpoints. They handle these cops. And there's something very revealing in this video also.
Good evening. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing well.
Good. I'm Trooper Charles with the Highway
At first I thought it was Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Patrol. We're just doing a sobriety checkpoint this evening. Make sure everybody's all right to drive. You had anything to drink tonight?
Am I free to go?
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Am I free to go, sir?
Well, I'm just asking if you had anything to drink tonight.
Have you had anything to drink?
Well, I'm just asking if you had anything to drink tonight, and if you'd like to come sit down and have some tea.
You're acting like you guys are the good guys. Again, they're acting like they're the good guys by impeding people's freedom by design on the highway. This is ridiculous.
It's just a simple question, sir.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Here's a simple question. Yeah, he's asking you the same simple question. Why don't you answer? Just a simple question, man. You gotta get all defensive. We're the good guys. Look at our costumes. Look. Listen to all the propaganda for decades on the television. We're the good guys. Don't you look at that internet. The internet lie.
Let me get you to do me a favor, okay?
Yes, sir.
You sit right here.
Gotcha.
Hey, can you grab Sergeant Griffin? Or not Griffin? No. Y'all having a good night tonight?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Who wants to know? We were up until gunmen impeded our freedom in a free country.
Just rolling on through, y'all go to school up here? You're at MTSU? Well, you don't want to talk to me? That's fine. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm just asking if you had anything to drink.
I understand.
You know,
Have you had sex with your dog like a lot of cops like to do?
Just a simple question.
well, yes or no, we'll let you be on your way.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
You can ask away.
Did you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
I certainly did.
All right. So, do you think it's okay to treat everyone as if they're guilty until proven innocent?
I'm sorry?
Do you think it's okay to treat people as if they're guilty until proven innocent?
That's not what's going on here, young man.
That's exactly what's going on, because your freedom is not supposed to be impeded unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion and probable cause of a crime. Some type of crime. That's exactly what's going on here. RASMPC, find out what it means to me.
What we're doing is just make sure everybody is okay to drive out here on the roads, keeping everybody safe, including yourself.
Okay.
That is not what you're doing. All their tyranny is disguised as safety. Officer safety, this. Pedestrian safety, that. It's nonsense. They're there trying to find people to land in jails, for-profit prisons, etc., etc. It's a racket. It's racketeering. End of story. Anyone who doesn't see through this probably doesn't have enough brain cells to put together the concept of what they're really doing.
All right? You want to let me know whether you had anything to drink tonight?
Am I free to go, sir?
Well, when you answer my question, you will.
So I'm guilty until proven innocent.
No, it's an investigative detention. That's all this is.
It's an investigative detention. So your freedoms are being impeded to investigate what? What crime do you suspect them of? Nothing. Also, you suspect everybody on the road and you're impeding everybody's freedom. The reason they say these checkpoints are lawful or legal is because that they publish it in the newspaper that nobody reads anymore, that where they're going to be, and if people don't want to go there, they can avoid that area. So, in other words, the Fourth Amendment through a newspaper article gets rescinded.
For what, though? For what crime?
It's not a crime. You're not
So, if I'm not being detained, am I free to go?
You're being detained right now for an investigative purpose.
For what crime?
Just making sure everybody's okay. Keep on driving.
For what crime? To make sure everyone's okay. What dictionary, what English language are you speaking? Again, the cop is being evasive. The cop is being what do you call it? Non-cooperative with his duties, his oath. But again, it's like they want to blame the people that they're violating. And when I say it's the rapist mentality, it is. They're forcing themselves on you and then blaming you if you don't want to have them forced upon you. We shouldn't have wore that skirt. You shouldn't be driving. We published this in the newspaper that nobody reads.
What crime have I committed for you to detain me?
Y'all drive safe.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Oh, and there comes the guy that realizes what's going on and how that law actually works. And the first guy didn't get the memo, obviously. He sees the cameras. He knows what's going on. He knows they can't just do their regular thing they do where they just coerce and confuse and intimidate people into surrendering their words and everything else and their identity and everything.
Have a good night.
Outstanding. Let me get my video on here. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Anything to drink tonight? Anybody got anything to drink tonight?
Let me go back, see if you can recognize this cop.
Good. Anything to drink tonight? Anybody got anything to drink tonight?
Anyway, there's a very famous cop who, because of cameras and the way he acted, well, they're going to show you the flashback, so why don't I shut up?
Am I free to go?
Maybe I'm just asking you anything to drink tonight?
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
What's that?
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I haven't. You had anything to drink tonight? I had some water.
I had some water, too.
You had some water?
I sure did.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good evening then.
All right.
I had some water. And then the cops' accents get progressively thicker as the video goes on. What you want? You're out and move over there.
Appreciate it. That was AJ Ross. You know the 4th of July checkpoint?
Look at that crap. It's like a show of force. How do they just take over a section of the people's highway and impede the freedom of anyone that passes through that point? That is ridiculously unconstitutional.
Video that went viral last year?
Yeah.
That was that guy.
Oh.
So watch this guy.
Why don't you just go right off the side right there? Right there.
Am I being detained?
Pull over to the side right there. Come on out with your hands first. Talk to this gentleman here. You have the freedom to go on your way. According to the Constitution. Well, let me see your driver's license. Is that yes, it is. Let me see it. Right now, what I'm doing is called safety first for weapons for my safety. I want you to face your phone. I'm looking for weapons. I know what the Constitution says. And the Constitution says when you come through here, if I ask you questions and you refuse to do what I'm asking you to do, guess what? You're failing to obey what I'm asking you to do.
The Constitution says when you go through an unconstitutional checkpoint, first thing out of his mouth, the Constitution says you don't impede the freedom of free Americans unless you have suspicion of a crime. Everything you're doing here is unconstitutional and unlawful, and you should be put in a cage for it. Instead, you're given an unbridled authority to impede the freedom of random Americans who are supposed to be free to move around the country.
When people act like that, a lot of times they're hiding something. Are you hiding something? And why are you acting the way?
When people act like you, a lot of times they're uneducated and sleep with their sister. But we're not going to throw around accusations, right, officer?
You do it. I'm not having rights to not be disrespectful. to attorney school, when you learn all this, come back and see me, okay? You guys have any legal in the car?
When you go down there to attorney school, then you come back and tell me Roscoe Pico train about the law, okay? When cops say, what law school did you go to? What law school did you go to, moron? The law's written in English. I've spent time reading it and how it's applied in courts. You have done nothing. I know far more than most cops about the law. Let's be honest. Dogs also have like a ridiculously bad success rate, yet they still use them. It's all racketeering. It's a facade for safety in the drug war still. It's a lie. They're funded by lies and propaganda. These are basically American Gestapo.
Wasn't a very good alert.
Oh my God! AJ Ross, look, a camera. Oh my God, look. They're so worried about cameras.
Yeah. It's running. Hey. The cameras, you hear that? They're yelling cameras.
And there you go. This is the next clip now. And first thing the cops are worried about are the cameras. So they act a certain way on camera, and then they act like themselves off camera. You see how that works?
Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, just wanted to see if anybody's had any alcohol tonight, okay?
This Cobb County Sheriff's Department just wanted to see if anyone's going to shake his head and drink tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hearing the way these people talk makes me think they're stupid. No offense. I know there's a lot of smart people with an accent, but when it's like deep country, pine tree, live oak, drawl, like these guys have, I'm sorry, man. You sound a little silly.
I have the right to remain silent.
I just got the right to remain silent, so you want to handle this?
Trooper Raven, Northwest Tennessee Highway Patrol.
That's nice.
Conducting a sobriety checkpoint tonight. Have you had anything to drink, sir?
I have the right to remain silent.
All right. You don't appear to be intoxicated. You're free to continue on, okay?
Oh, man, this one actually knows the law. Let's just let him go, man. Just let him go. Just let him go. He's on to us. He knows what we're doing is racketeering.
Is this just because we have cameras?
You said
All right. Good job. You heard him, though, right?
Yep, cameras.
Cameras.
Go or?
How you doing tonight? Trip back with High Patrol. Hadn't had anything to drink tonight, have you?
Am I free to go?
Huh?
Am I free to go, sir?
Yeah, I don't smell alcohol. You're free to go. How you guys doing tonight? Doing well. Had anything to drink?
Am I free to go?
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Am I free to go, sir?
Sir?
Am I free to go, sir?
So this traffic starts flowing, you are good to go.
Thank you,
Be
sir.
careful. Have a good night.
You too.
Man, so some cops get it right away. As soon as you say, I'm good, I don't want your nonsense, they leave you alone. But others, like that one guy, what does she pull over there? Look at my costume.
What's up, fellas? How are y'all?
I have the right to
Y'all have a
remain
good
silent.
night? Sir?
I have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, you do. I don't smell any alcohol. Y'all drive safely. Do me a favor. Don't speed up till you get past that last call for me, okay? And watch the trooper on the right, okay?
All right, you have a happy new year.
You too, sir.
And a constitutional one.
Well,
A few weeks earlier.
this officer's going to ask you to step out. Need you to step out. Step back here to the rear of the car. All right, take Phil Scrotty, okay? But do need you to step out. Step back here.
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
What crime have I committed to be?
Sir,
What crime have I committed to be detained?
you've been drinking. This is a Phil Scrotty checkpoint, okay? Need you to step out of your car.
Sir, how did you confirm that I was drinking?
Sir,
How have you confirmed that I've been drinking?
Name and badge number.
you smell it for one, okay?
Lie.
Officers, when you became officers, did you not swear and oath to uphold the Constitution?
We uphold the law. Okay? These
We uphold the law. All the laws, even the unconstitutional ones. Just ask audit the frauded the audit. He gave me a B minus for I can't mention it, but because I'm a little embarrassed, but I did it and he gave me a B minus, so it must be good.
deemed to be legal in the state of Tennessee. Okay? Which you said you've been drinking. Doesn't mean you're drunk. Okay?
I never said
Well,
that.
you didn't have to. Okay?
You said you've been drinking. He says, no, I haven't. Well, he's like, well, you didn't need to. Like how he throws that lie in there. Cops are the most despicable, disgusting, lying, demoralized people in this country. Their job is to be basically criminals with the facade of they're doing something legitimate.
All the way to the end, okay?
What is that?
Hey!
You said Honda number 1 all the way to the end.
Hey!
Video. You hear that?
Oh man, they got cameras, man. Careful. Cameras. They got kryptonite.
Video. Be on your best behavior.
We're just doing a sobriety check, boy.
Yes,
You
sir.
okay to drive tonight?
Yes, sir.
You had anything to drink?
Do you have reason to believe that I've had something to drink?
I'm sorry.
Do you have reason to believe that I've been drinking?
I just asked you if you did. You got anything to drink this evening?
I'm not legally required to answer that.
I'm sorry.
I'm not legally required to answer any questions.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm not legally required to answer any questions, sir.
You're not legally required to answer if you have been drinking this evening?
No, sir.
I didn't look at that. You're good to go. Have a good evening.
Thanks, you too.
All right, brother.
You could probably pull in here, I think.
Hey, Candace, you need to go on down.
She said cop block.
Again, they're worried about the cameras, and this one calls them cop block. Why would it matter if someone has a camera if you're a sworn peace officer who swore to the Constitution? Why would it matter if somebody had a camera if you knew what you were doing, you knew the laws, and what you did was legitimate? The only reason you'd have fear of a camera and exposure and an objective record is because you're sinister, you're up to no good, you're doing illegal stuff, and you're just acting within your feelings instead of how the actual law is written, because most of you have never read the law.
So how about next? Also, how you doing, sir? Can you roll your window down for me?
It's down.
Huh?
It's down.
Okay. My name is Deputy Vanderveer with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, I've heard of you.
I think this is my favorite part right here. So this little piglet here has a history. The kid recognizes him and he calls him out so bad. This had to sting so bad.
Have you had anything to drink tonight, sir?
I have the right to remain silent.
Okay. Have a good night.
Are you the same Deputy Vanderveer that pepper sprayed that restrained inmate with a spit mask on?
Dope!
Have a good night, sir.
You too.
There's the guy they put on the streets to impede your freedom. This is what he's doing. This is his history. He's still a cop. For all you bootlickers, where you at, fraud at the audit? Oh, California Penal Code, blah, 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 blah. Let some pepper spray people who have blah, blah, blah on their face and they can't breathe as it is. Many people have died in restraint chairs, but they get an A minus because he didn't actually kill the guy. He just restrained him and put him in fear for his life and then pepper sprayed him. No big deal. So everybody, please go subscribe to John Eagle channel. Link in the description. Please buy some rings for me. I'm hurting for cash right now. Link in the description. My Etsy store, etc. Got t-shirts. Got stuff. Love you long time. Thanks so much for watching. Good video, guys. Good job. Good work. You did great. Now you know how to handle some scumbag checkpoints. I've yet to see a checkpoint anywhere where I've lived, but it must be for major cities. All right. Peace, tranquility. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.